Hey craft friends, welcome to my channel.
Let's get started. Our supplies today are going to be these carrots from the Dollar Tree, this raffia, a wreath ring metal wire form, and some fabric that you can pick up at any of your craft supply stores. I got mine from Joann's, used a coupon, and the way I like to cut this is by making a little snip at the very top and then ripping all the way down. Once I've gotten enough long strips, I'm now going to make them a little bit smaller. I'm going to cut them down to about 4 inches long. You can do them as long or as short as you would like, but once you've got enough of them, you're then going to start tying them onto that wire wreath form. And I think this is just such a pretty look. Now this particular wreath is called a rag wreath, and what you're doing is just tying on all of those little rag strips that you just ripped all up, and you're going to just go all the way around until you've completed the whole thing and filled in. Once you have, you're going to go ahead and take your carrots and you're going to place them the way you would like them to look, as if they are sitting out in the garden or in a grassy patch, and you're going to just hot glue them on wherever you choose to put them. I really liked moving them back and forth in different directions because I felt like it made it look more natural flowing versus just kind of putting them all in one direction. And then to complete that farm fresh look, I'm going to take that raffia, tie a giant big bow, and then I'm going to make sure that I just kind of stretch it out into the place that I want, so that way the bow doesn't collapse, because raffia is wound really tightly in the bag. So just make sure you play with it a lot before you settle on that look, and then hot glue it all into place.
Today is a Friend Friday and I have so many new channels for you to check out through the Hop Friend Friday. If you don't know how the Hop works, a couple of you asked last week, there is a link down below in my description box. When you click on that link, it'll take you to the next girl in the Hop line. You're gonna hop on over to her, visit her, go to her description box, click on her link, go to the next girl, and just keep hopping all the way around until you get back to my channel at the end. Now don't forget, I have a giveaway that's going on right now, and I'm gonna be announcing a winner this coming week. If you wanna enter into that giveaway, I've linked all the information down below.
And now we're gonna be moving on to our next project. I am super excited about sharing this one. I love these in my home, and I have had so many people asking me about them and where I bought them, so today I'm going to teach you how to make one. Today we're going to be making a sign that you can hang up in your hallway, in front of a bathroom or a kitchen, wherever you would like it to be. So you're going to take this oval wood plaque that you can get at the Dollar Tree. All of these supplies, by the way, are coming from the Dollar Tree, just like normal here on my channel. You're going to take off those staples and that twine at the back, and then using a drill, you're going to drill in 2 holes. Once you've got 2 holes drilled, you're going to go ahead and paint your sign white or whatever color you would like it to be. Then we're going to take this chain that they have also at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to take it apart. It's in their garden section, and we're going to take one of these hanging plant hooks, and we're going to just take it all apart and make it work so that we can hang up our cute little wood sign onto it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just measuring out my chain and how long I want it to be, and then I'm going to just undo the hooks, the loops that are there, and I'm going to get the desired length that I want. And then I'm also going to take that hook at the end and reverse it to the other side. That's just because I felt like the chain was put on backwards. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but this is just how I decided to do it. I reversed it to the other side. So I'm going to make sure both sides are the same length. You don't want one to be longer than the other, because otherwise your sign is going to be hanging crooked. And then once you've got that length that you want, you're just going to wrap it around, take that hook that you have that's opened, feed it onto the chain on the other side, and then close it, and then add on those hooks at the end. Now we're going to put that to the side for a second, and we're going to move on to our sign. We're going to go ahead and use those really cute letters that they have at the Dollar Tree, and you're just going to stick them right on. Now I've decided to do the sign bath, but again, you can put whatever you want, laundry room, kitchen, whatever you want, office. It could just be so darling doing this. And again, this was super cost efficient. The one that I have that is hanging up in my hallway, I will link that video down below where I show that sign. That sign cost me 26 bucks. This is going to cost me only 4 bucks to make. So it really is cost efficient. So once you've got your letters on, go ahead and take some Mod Podge and just seal them in so they do not come off, because sometimes these letter stickers can peel off. And then once that Mod Podge is dry, you're going to open up those hooks at the bottom. You're going to feed on your sign, bend them back into place, and then make sure everything is nice and straight. And to keep the chains from sliding around, I used some E6000. That really locked them into place. I do recommend screwing it into the wall first and then doing the E6000.
If you haven't already, I would love it if you click the subscribe button and join me here on my channel weekly. I post 3 times, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Friday are my craft days, and Wednesday are my home decor days. In just a few more days, I'm going to be decorating my space for spring, and I cannot wait to show you all the things that I have in store for my home and what I'm going to be doing this season.
And the next craft that we're going to be doing is with this free printable that I designed for all of you to be able to grab. It's linked down below in my description box. Don't forget to grab it before you hop forward. We're going to be taking these printables and some scrapbook paper and some foam core, and we're going to turn them into something really special that is just farmhouse chic. Go ahead and cut out your printable right at that cut line, and once you've got all 3 of them cut out and ready to go, you're going to then take your foam core board and trace them onto that. Here are what the printables look like once they are all cut out and ready to go. So now I'm going to just take that printable, flip it over so it's the backside facing up, and I'm going to just trace on 4 squares. Now you're going to see that I actually did 5, but I decided to go back later on and trace the 5th square once the square was built. So you're going to see in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and cut them all out so that I have these 4 different pieces, and again, you're seeing me cut the 5th piece, but I'm going to cut them all out, and once everything has been X-Acto knifed, I can start assembling my box. We're going to be creating 3 stacking tier boxes, which I just think are the coolest thing ever and a really fun way to get a dramatic height when it comes to decor in your home. We're going to just start putting all of those pieces together. I like to make sure that my pieces all interlock into each other. So I'm hoping this makes sense. On one of the pieces, you stick it on the side, and then you move over to the other side and you put it on the inner part. That way, so all of the pieces are kind of folding into each other. I don't know if that makes sense. So you're going to see it here where I put it on the side and on the top, and then I'm kind of wedging them into each other. That way so they're nice and secure. And then I'm going back in with some hot glue on the inside of the box and taking a popsicle stick and smushing it all around in there so it's really nice and sturdy. Now see, here's where I'm deciding to go back and cut that 5th piece again. I'm going to make sure I put the box down and then cut it, because I noticed that there was a little bit of a shorted lip on the sides, and I wanted to make sure that it was a full, complete covered top. So once I've got that piece, I went ahead and glued it on, and I was ready to start decorating this box. Now keep in mind I didn't put anything on the bottom, because you want to be able to stack these away when the season is done, or you can keep them out year-round. So I decided to not put anything on the bottom of them so they store nicely and you don't have these big bulky things that you try to store in the future. Then you're going to take some Mod Podge and you're just going to put that right over your box and put on your printable, move around to the other side, put on some scrapbook paper, just make sure everything is nice and snug on there. And then this is the quickest way I decided to do it, was I cut it after I already put it on the box, and then I just Mod Podge it. So now you're going to see that I'm going to move on to the next side. I'm going to add some more of that wonderful glue that I love to use so much in a lot of my videos, and then I'm going to add on the scrapbook paper, and then I'm going to put it down on the cutting mat and cut it once it's already on there. That way so I don't have any wonky cuts and it's perfectly cut to the box. These papers were all from Hobby Lobby and they were on sale. You can get really great deals for scrapbook papers there, and they have some really pretty farmhouse papers. Once you've got those papers all on, everything is Mod Podged and sealed, you're going to take some black and white paint and create kind of like an ombre effect. You don't want it to be super black or super gray or super white. You want it to look old and distressed and weathered. So I'm just kind of going in and just mixing on some paint, and then I'm going to take a paintbrush and add on some little streaks here and there with the brown, and dry brush on some brown in the middle, and just keep playing with it until it looks weathered and distressed. I think that this looks super, super beautiful on a bookshelf somewhere, or maybe a side table. I just think these look so cute, and they give you that really big height, and especially when you pair them next to some florals and some other greenery, it looks so pretty. So again, just keep playing with your paint, have fun with it. This is something that I don't think that is easy to mess up, and you just keep blotting away what you don't like and keep adding more where you do. So now here I'm going to show you where they can all stack inside of each other with the 3 different sizes that we're going to be making today. The template works from the printable. Just trace that out for each of your boxes and you're good to go.
That's it for today, friends. Leave a comment down below to let me know which was your favorite project I created and shared today here in this video. Don't forget to hop along on this Friend Friday hop. The link is down below in the description box. And until the next episode, bye friends.